All right, so if you're a solopreneur, you know this feeling all too well. One minute you're the CEO, the next you're the intern. It's a lot. Today, we're going to break down a blueprint for not just surviving that reality, but actually thriving in it. Let's dive right in. Does this sound familiar? You're juggling marketing, sales, client work, accounting. Yeah, it feels like you're wearing a dozen different hats all at once, doesn't it? That is the classic life of a solopreneur. And that challenge, being the visionary and the one who takes out the trash, that's exactly what this roadmap is for. We're not talking about working longer, burning the midnight oil. We're talking about working smarter to build a solo business that actually lasts. So let's start with the foundation. First up, and this might be the most important part of the whole thing, your mindset. Because before you build any fancy system or marketing plan, the real foundation for success, well, it gets built right between your ears. Okay, just take a second and look at this. It's a huge contrast, right? On one side, you've got the employee mindset. You're kind of waiting for instructions, just focused on checking things off a list. But then, look at the other side. That's where the magic happens. The solo CEO isn't waiting around. They're setting the entire vision. They're not just doing tasks, they're driving outcomes. This isn't just a different to-do list. It is a fundamental shift in how you see yourself and your role. And it is the single biggest mental leap you have to make. And this quote, man, it just hits the nail on the head. Your business is literally a mirror of your own growth. So investing in a new course, reading a book, learning a skill, that stuff isn't a nice to have. Nope. It's a direct investment in your business's bottom line. So you might be wondering, okay, but what does this actually look like day to day? Well, it means you stop just putting out fires all day and start proactively building systems so those fires don't even start. It means you stop chasing perfection and you start celebrating progress. It's moving from a scarcity mindset of there's not enough to one of abundance. And maybe most importantly, it's evolving from just being the doer of everything to being the director of your business. But look, a great mindset is totally useless if you don't do anything with it, right? So let's get super practical. This next part is your playbook for turning all that powerful intention into real, tangible, daily results. Okay, you've got to hear this. It's a simple but honestly game-changing idea called Eat That Frog. Here's the deal. You identify the one big, ugly, but crucial task that will actually push your business forward. That's your frog. Then you tackle it first thing in the morning. No excuses, no email, no distractions. You just get it done. Do that, and you've already won the day. Everything else is just a bonus. Now take a look at this chart. This might actually surprise you. Notice how client work isn't the whole pie? It's not even half. A huge chunk of your time should be dedicated to things like marketing and strategic planning. And here's why. If you spend 100% of your time working for your current clients, you spend 0% of your time finding the next ones. This right here is that crucial balance between working in your business and working on it. And that's really the bottom line here. It's not about trying to cram more hours into your day. It's about getting more impact from the hours you already have. This is all about leverage, not exhaustion. Okay, so you've got the mindset down, you have a daily plan, but what about growth? How do you actually scale your impact when you can't just go out and scale your payroll? Let's get into it. I mean, this is the million-dollar question for every solopreneur, isn't it? How do you break through that ceiling when there are only 24 hours in a day and you're the only one doing all the work? The answer, in one word, is leverage. You don't grow by doing more. You grow by strategically doing less. Just look at this list. Bookkeeping, admin tasks, social media. Yeah, they all have to get done. But the real question is, should you be the one doing them? Think about it. Every hour you spend on a $20 an hour task is an hour you're not spending on a $200 an hour task. Outsourcing isn't an expense. It's you buying back your time to focus on what really matters. And this right here is exactly why that's so important. The stuff on the left, working in your business, that's the hamster wheel. It's necessary, it keeps the lights on, but it doesn't actually grow your business. But the column on the right, working on your business, well, that's where you build your future. That's where you develop a new service or build a marketing system that brings you leads while you sleep. Outsourcing the stuff on the left is how you buy yourself a ticket to spend more time on the right. Okay, we have covered a lot: mindset, productivity, and growth. Let's pull all of this together into one final actionable blueprint you can start using today. So if you remember nothing else from our chat today, remember these 3 things. Number 1, adopt that CEO mindset. Take total ownership. Number 2, master your day. Eat that frog first every single time. And number 3, leverage your time like it's the most valuable asset you have. Because it is. Delegate, automate, and focus on the work that only you can do. And please remember, this isn't just some nice theory. The journey from feeling completely overwhelmed to actually thriving as a business owner, that doesn't start next month or next week. It starts with the very next action you take. So, as we wrap up, I'll just leave you with this one question. You have the blueprint, you've got the tools, and you have the mindset. The only thing left to decide now is what you're going to build with them. What will your solo success story be?